What up, world? It's the Big Fact Show. It's your boy Mark Walter Ward. I'm joined once again by my good friend Adam Murphy from Midwest Mixtapes. How you doing today, brother?
Man, I'm good. I'm good. Trying to stay warm. It's cold out here.
So I'm down in Florida. I don't got that problem. I got Florida man problem, but I don't got that problem. The you know, I guess we're just gonna talk about some Midwest business because I appreciate what I can learn from you. Like,
Gotcha.
how about I give you my list of people I consider to be legends from the Midwest, and you tell me who I'm missing out on.
Okay, I got you. Go ahead.
And by legend, I don't consider if you just had one or two big songs during the era and you're older now to be a legend. Like I got a little bit of a higher barrier of entry. So Midwest wise, um, Kanye is a legend. Jay Dilla's a legend. Um,
Okay.
See, I'm not sure about Pope Pimp. I mean, Do or Die. Twista's definitely a legend. Eminem's a legend. Esham's a legend. Um, I think Nappy Roots qualify, but they be towing the line with me. Um,
Okay.
I guess. Well, I don't know if Oklahoma's considered the Midwest or not, but I couldn't name a rapper from Oklahoma. My life depended on it. Uh, is it is Memphis considered the Midwest?
Nah, that's the South.
Okay, so no Memphis artists. I know I'm missing people in Chicago. Uh, uh, Personally, psychodrama's legends to me. I don't know if they're perceived that way overall in the game. I know they are in their region.
Yeah.
And I hate to admit it. I guess you. Well, I shouldn't say I hate to admit because that makes me a hater. But I guess you'd have to consider Insane Clown Posse legends.
You know what? Yeah, you got to, man. The amount of fans, the influence that Insane Clown Posse,
Tech Nine.
everything that exactly. There we go. Tech Nine. Just the influence in Clown Posse had just on with like merchandise and all that stuff. And that was the '90s. You know what I'm saying? Everything that everybody's trying to do now, they were doing it. So
So who
yeah,
who am I? Oh, Bone Thugs, obviously.
can't forget about Bone Thugs.
Nelly. Um, I think Ali just for what he means. If not,
You
maybe let's say
see
his music.
Breed,
Oh, Breed, of course, yeah. Breed had Tupac and Pimp C on the same album.
right?
Breed, I
That
know I
right
told
there.
you before. Breed right over my shoulder in the background on one of them pictures from a Hood Illustrated magazine. Shout out Hood Illustrated.
Yeah. Shout out KC. What's up, Hood?
But so who am I missing?
Man, you said some names, man. Like you really did. I don't know. You have to go to me. I don't know. You just got to go in each city. Like Detroit, I think they were called like the Street Lords.
Not hip to
Like
them.
man, it's something of that caliber. It's like Street Lords, something of that caliber from Detroit.
How about Royce? Do you think he's reached legend status?
Yes, man, he had a Grammy.
Yeah, yeah.
He had
I
a
think that
Grammy nomination,
pushed him over for sure. Like if it was the Hall of Fame, that's like when you win the ring, and that now you definitely gonna be in the Hall of Fame.
and even with like Royce, some just being the age from the same age category as him. I think he conducts himself pretty decently on social media as well. I
Tr-
don't think he doesn't act like a clown or anything too much. So
Nah, not
I
at all.
respect him in that aspect. Music
He
wise,
confuses me sometimes though.
yeah, 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 yeah. But, hey, not
Hey,
everybody.
you be knowing about this shit. Do you remember he had this song? I got like one. I used to always go to UCD stores and I found a Royce the 5'9" album. I don't remember the name of it, but he had this story song in it where the girl ended up cutting off the dude's dick, and it was like this wild story. And like I usually ain't into that type of shit, but he told that shit so fucking well. It was like spellbinding.
Oh wow, he was okay. I've never heard that one, so I think I'm gonna be cool on that one too.
Hey, next episode we do, I'm gonna find that song and share it with you. Nah, I mean it was just well done. Sometimes like Eminem, for instance, I don't relate to Eminem in the slightest. And to be perfectly honest with you, I haven't purchased too much of his music, but I think he's the most technically gifted rapper ever. So like I give credit where credit is due. Just because
Yeah,
anytime I rock with, if it's good, it's good.
yeah. Royce the 5'9". His last project though, he just dropped though, man. On
Yeah,
E1. Shout
fire.
out to E1. I be messing with E1 like that.
Proof's
Yeah,
a
you just
legend.
haven't. Who?
Proof.
Proof. Oh yeah, man. Yeah. D12 up there. I would
Legends
put
though.
D12. Hey man, I put it like this: if these guys are still out here making money on their craft, and they
Yeah, I mean,
still dropping, they still dropping music, they still doing numbers. So at the end of the day, man, at the end of the day, they're not sitting back on trying to wait out for old checks. So
and
I give
actually
them
though, you
credit.
gotta give the homeboy Denon Porter credit too. He's super influential in the game with the production.
Oh yeah, I like his production.
So yeah, you gotta give them. But man, I know I'm missing some. I know I'm missing some people. So you said about a region. Am I missing somebody in St. Louis? Tyron Woodley.
Now I would put what do you do? MMA? Was he an MMA? I know he was a fighter. I just don't know which one. Whatever.
UFC
I've met him
champion.
a couple. Okay,
Bro,
I know I met him. I met him a couple times. I knew he was a champ. I just never. I'm not into that stuff. I
bro,
don't watch too much of.
you sent me a Tyron Woodley song featuring Wiz Khalifa, right? And you were like,
Yeah.
could you post this? And I was like, it's
Oh,
not
hey, nah, my boy on that song, my boy T-Double.
T-Double, yeah. And so I'm like, well, it's not
He's
upload.
nice. That's what the record's about.
It's
But
not.
nah,
But look though, I was like, it's not uploaded anywhere, man. You sure you don't want to upload it? And you were like, nah, go ahead, you do it. And I can't monetize. Maybe I could, but I won't. It's on SoundCloud, right? Bro, I
uh-huh.
get at least 40 emails a day. Someone liked your track, and it's always that T Woodley, T Dub. I mean,
Okay.
like every single day though. Like most of my shit's capped out at
That's
like I got a couple like 50,000 play songs, right? That shit's at
right.
like 7 million.
Damn, for real?
Yeah.
Damn, I'm gonna have to let Dub know that, man. That's yeah, but nah, the artist on that T-Double, me and him real close, man. He got a situation going for himself called Audacity Music Group. So out here in St. Louis. So he's definitely doing some numbers. He just actually dropped a project this time. It's a year old now. I want to say it's a year old now.
It's T dash
Yeah, it's
dub
about a year.
dub O for anybody who wants to check him out. He's available on all platforms. The
Kid's nice.
unique too. Like he definitely ain't trying to sound like nobody.
Nah, hey, he gets a lot of love. He gets a lot of respect, artist wise, and he does a lot of active stuff in the community. So
What do you think about Tough Poe? Do you listen to Tough Poe's music?
yeah, I work with Tef. That's my dude. That's a good guy. That's a real good dude. He actually funny things for my way of meeting Tef Poe was through some artists by the name of Family Affair. I had just really started coming around St. Louis at the time, like seeing what St. Louis had to offer as far as artist wise, and came across this group Family Affair, and they gave me some of his music, and the kid was nice, and I was like, hey, I want to get a song with this guy on it. And they're like, man, good luck. At the time, he was living out in Cali or something. He had went off the map for about a while, and just out of nowhere, he came back out of nowhere. And he's always been cool, man. He's a real good dude. He's got a lot of stuff going on right now. Like
Yeah,
he's
the Boycott Times. Check out the Boycott Times
yeah,
song
that's
for
what I was.
his. Yeah, I admire
Yeah.
Tough Poe. That man spoke at Harvard and all that.
Ah, man, he was a professor up there. Yeah,
Uh,
Tef a boss, man. Tef really a boss.
People like Tough Poe and Bun B really show the reaches of this culture and how it's growing. I mean, now you got hip hop entering academia, and when we were kids, I don't want to be presumptuous, but people in my family circle were like, "Why the fuck you listening to that shit?" You know, and now you can get
It was
college
definitely
credits off of
taboo.
it. Yeah, for
Right.
sure. But back to the legends thing and the Chicago thing. You know, he's not a legend, but somebody maybe Consequence might be a legend since he wrote Jesus Walks, right? Or was that
No,
Ron,
that was Rhyme Fest.
Ron Fest? Yes, I don't know if they legends, but
Uh,
they're highly accomplished.
man, I, if you ask me, if we're talking just Chicago alone, I would say you got Psychodrama, Snipers, Triple Darkness.
Oh, Sniper's Life in the Scope. That's right.
Yeah, yeah, man. Them dudes was nice. Them dudes always was nice. I'll never forget hearing Chilla's verse on Bussin' Back on with Do or Die when they went off on Bone Thugs, man. I'm talking like, oh, I was like, ooh, that boy got.
They had a real good song on Scarface's My Homies double album too.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Actually, whatchamacallit, 2-4, aka Stack Malone. He actually stayed down here in St. Louis for quite some time. So I got to like we know each other on like face to face. That's my dude. He a good dude too.
Do you have any insight on why so many Chicago artists ended up on Rap a Lot in the 90s? Was it just the case that Jay Prince was the only one who had his ear to the streets and recognized the talent in Chicago?
I guess so. Actually, man, if you really think about it on a business level, it's smart for Houston to do that, and it's smart for them to go down there too, because you're talking about Houston and Chicago, two, two top 5 major consumer markets in the country.
With lots of places to perform.
Lots of money to make right there. You're talking about 2 cities that in the city limits. You're talking about like 10 million people just between them 2 cities, plus probably even more if you add all up with an hour or 2 around it type shit.
But what I was
So
gonna get to though, who I thought super underrated was Mickey Halstead.
yeah, Mickey Halstead, he dope.
Man, he is dumb fucking nice, man. I don't know. I'm gonna try to get him on an episode and have him tell some Cash Money stories, but he can tell you some things. Underrated too. Boo and Gotti.
Who?
Boo and Gotti. They could spit. I always thought Boo and Gotti was nice.
Yeah, yeah. That was with them boys that was with Cash Money, right?
A little bit, but they was with R. Kelly first. They was his artist.
Oh wow. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh no, that's why they was on like the Fiesta remix and all that.
Ah.
And I want to say the record company has some name like Wonderland or something. Like I know it's kind of unfortunate in hindsight. You know what I mean? A homeboy calling himself the Pied Piper. I'm actually gonna be laughing, but man, people tell you who they are. You just don't want to listen.
Yeah.
I knew R. Kelly married a 15-year-old when OJ Simpson was getting chased in the Bronco. It took law enforcement 30 years to charge this motherfucker with statutory rape. That shit's ridiculous.
It's the country we live in, man.
Yeah, I guess there ain't too much to say after that. But before we go on the air, speaking of Ron Fest, right, and Jesus Walks, you mentioned payola and was surprised I didn't know the story, so I was like, save it for the episode. So what's this payola situation? Payola,
his name
is not bribing the DJ.
Payroll. His name was Payroll.
Payroll, got you.
He was this artist from the North Pole section of Chicago, and real street dude, like for real, man. He passed away a few years back, overdosed. But he the Jay-Z song, the Jay-Z song Never Change.
Yeah.
That Kanye singing the hook. That's Payroll's song. Like that's his hook.
I know what you're talking about.
Like the whole feel to the song, man, all that, man, that was Payroll. So yeah, Kanye pretty much stole the hook, gave it to Jay-Z, came out, But,
the
a whole bunch of stuff happened. Behind all that too. So to get
did Payroll get satisfaction?
I'm not sure, to be honest, man.
Because I mean, I know Jay will break bread in them situations. I don't know how hip you are to go, but I'm gonna butcher this shit. But you know that Jay-Z song, it's like 5 a.m. coming home from the club, 6 at some shit, 7 a.m. I'll be kick you out. 8 we go to the Waffle House. He straight up took that from a go-go band in DC, and they successfully sued him. And now, if you see the album, they have publishing credits.
Oh, nice.
So I wonder if we looked up that song today, if you knew Payroll's real name, if he would have publishing credits.
I honestly don't know, to be honest, man. That'd be some if that's the case, man. Maybe that's something his family can go after or something if he has kids. I'm not sure about all that.
Yeah, oh, no, they got them entertainment right lawyers. I mean, if you could reach out to them, they got them entertainment rights lawyers. It's just like them suing people that they don't, you don't pay if you don't win.
Mm,
And I'm
mm,
sure from what you're saying, they probably got documentation. It'd probably be pretty easy to prove.
yeah. Mm.
Because the thing is with Jay-Z and Kanye West, there's gonna be a ton of receipts of them doing interviews about how the album was made. Because they're going through album cycles where they're getting interviewed by 50 different outlets at once. And I guarantee at least 10 of them asked about that song. And then they'll say, "Oh, we thought of this," but they'll attach it to a specific time frame, and then you'll be able to find payroll performing that song before that, proving that it was in existence before that.
Oh yeah, it was totally in existence before that. It was totally.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Hey,
like it won't be. It'll be much easier to find the receipts from an artist of Jay-Z's level as opposed to, like, let's say they've been fabulous on one of those
oh,
summertime
right,
shootout mixtapes.
right.
So who are you working with artistically right now, or got your eyes on?
Um, St. Louis wise, actually, man, I was gonna do this, man, but I put like this: Kansas City. Right now in Kansas City, this kid named Dre Perez. He dropped an album this year that I liked a lot. It's called Studio Trap House. It's real nice. It's not like it's a whole new Kansas City sound. It ain't they not stuck in that Bay Area sound, man, like people try to say they are out there. But this kid out there named Dre Perez, Trap House Studio. Uh that dropped this year that was nice that I liked a lot.
You
St.
get a lot
Louis
of music.
wise,
You get a lot of music sent your way, right?
oh yeah, I get a whole lot.
So what separates something from the clutter if you've never heard of the person and makes you actually give it a listen?
Hey man, I'm gonna keep it real. I listen to anybody actually, who breaks bread with me. You know what I'm saying? I like if you all that music that's ever been put on Midwest mixtapes, I've given it a listen once or twice at the least, at the least. And even that, I put a lot of that music in my personal playlist. So it might pop up when I'm sitting there just playing random music. So
That used to be a
I try to.
controversial subject, accepting money to put music on blog sites or websites in general. But I don't think people understood that there was no structure. Like if you work for Complex, you're getting paid to discern music and find music, as opposed to if you're running your own website, you're getting paid to generate money. You know what I mean?
Hey, I'll put it like this: at the end of the day, yeah, I charge because this is a business. But also I do a lot of promo. But also I know my site gets a lot of traffic, and I got a lot of I got a lot of fans that come to Midwest mixtapes. And the reason why I know that is the fact of each of Nelly's mixtapes that he dropped. I think he dropped like two or three. Midwest mixtapes was his main link that he was pushing. So everybody, Nelly's got millions upon millions of fans. So, and I'm talking when I mean fans, I'm talking regular Joe Blow people who aren't trying to be in the music industry. You know what I'm saying? Just regular Joe Blow ass fans.
And,
Even
and I'm not good.
there, it's just stuff like that. Just I can put artists when I put music on the website now. I put just their audio for YouTube. People are only streaming stuff anyway.
Right.
Nobody's downloading stuff anymore for real. So all that download buttons and all that, man, that's a lot of wasted space. But at the same time, but like I said, everybody's streaming. So at the least I'll put, if you want me to put the Spotify up there, your Spotify, player, I can put that on the website or your YouTube audio, whatever, you're gonna get paid for that stream. I
And you
just
said you
recent
put Cash Doll out on you were one of the first people to put it on a website and one of the first, if not the first interview, right?
Nah, I've never interviewed her, but I had put her music on the site, and she had retweeted the link a couple times. Her first mixtape, all right, and then her second mixtape came out, and I want to say within like maybe a few weeks of it being out, I'm talking these doing crazy numbers. Her first mixtape, man, I'm talking was doing Nelly numbers, all right, over time. It was doing crazy numbers. Real, real fan. Like she got fans for real. But
Yeah.
the second mixtape came out, all right, within about a few weeks, and I'm talking she already was doing she was gonna surpass her first mixtape within a few months, the numbers she was doing. And then a cease and desist letter got sent out. Not just I got it. I'm not the only one who got it, but a whole bunch of people, hey, her music need to come down type stuff. Uh, I actually know at the time the label, the guy whoever runs the label. I actually know the one of the business partners, and I just called him and put in a favor. And I don't know how many other sites had it up, but I got to keep her music up on the site. So, but her Everybody Else single or Everybody single, he's for everybody, whatever. I forgot what the name of it is, but that single,
Right.
it did 1 million plays on my Automac page. It got added to like nearly 2,000 different playlists on Automac off my link alone. And that summer that it was on the site, I think I got nearly 10,000 registered emails.
Damn.
People, because at the time it was download, I was still allowing people to download off the site. So yeah, Kash Doll somebody who's got some real fans. But I was never paid or nothing like
People
that.
don't know. Explain why those emails are so valuable.
Oh man, them are direct people who I know want to hear Midwest music. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm cutting through the BS.
Right. And then you're not
I'm
sending
not
that shit out to people who ain't interested.
exactly. I stick to my email system and stuff, man. I built something. Original guy, my original tech guy. Shout out my boy Get. He set me up nice. He set me up with something that when he told me about it, I knew what I was sitting on. I was like, oh yeah, I'm about to build my own. I built my own empire. You know what I'm saying? I got a small army. I got a small army of a fan base that can really get any artist, a nice starting their career.
Yeah, no, I've seen it over and over and over. I want to end with this though, man. You know who my favorite Midwest artist is ever?
Who is that?
Ray Cash, and I want to know what happened.
Okay, okay, okay. You know what? He honorary. I'd give him an honorary legend status in the Midwest.
Man, that Sony album is all
Bumping my music.
man.
That record bumping my music.
Yep, the Beanie Siegel song, the
Yeah,
she a G. You know,
yeah.
I proposed to my wife by playing She a G and laying out a bunch of shit like purses and wedding rings on the bed.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I was young though, but shit.
That's funny, but yeah. Nah, great Cash, man. Okay. Nah, but hey, I've always liked his bumping my music record. I thought
Yeah.
that was a dope concept. I wish more people would have done a remix to it.
Yeah, like if he'd had like one of those like One Blood remix situations where all the people he talked about it got on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn
That would have been hard, yeah. But like that's the type of art. That was the type of record that he could have like built something real crazy on.
actually I got one more question.
What's that?
Is MGK's perception been tarnished a little bit by I'm all for everybody doing whatever they want, but his recent fashion choices could be labeled a departure from his earlier aesthetic.
Woo! Hey man, let me. You know what? I have no problem saying this type of stuff, man. People like that. Uh, who was that dude? Kid Rock. Uh, Anybody who tried to, who started their stuff in hip hop and then turn around. Next thing you know, you doing some rocking. Like, man, I
But
don't
then he
know.
get
That's just
mad cool points for the Eminem jump though. You know what I mean? Like he had all these cool points in my book because I ain't that much fuck with none of the bad boy shit. I thought his freshman cover freestyle was horrible. But then I was like, damn, okay, this man had a battle with Eminem, okay. And then some of them guitar jumps was all right. One of the ones with Tommy Lee was okay, but I'm like, damn, bro, you got like 20 fucking 80s emo rock songs in your house.
man, all that.
And my man had the fucking, I don't know what you call
Oh, with
that
the
jump. He had the kilt. All he needed
man,
was
he
some
had a kill.
bagpipes.
Hey man, money will do some strange things to people, man. Make them,
Is
yeah.
it the
I
money
don't,
or
I
is
don't.
it the fame?
Hey, a little of both, man.
Because I mean, like,
You
I ain't
know,
trying to psychoanalyze a judge's dude, but did you think some of the all them videos in the house was like he was just starved for the attention he normally gets moving out in public in non-COVID world? Because I mean, that shit gotta
man,
be
that's all.
addictive like anything else.
I couldn't. You couldn't just pick on MGK on that note. There's a lot of artists
Yeah,
that do.
true.
That's just the world we live in, man. That's a whole nother episode, to be honest.
Got you. And
That's
then
a whole.
one last MGK thing. Did the Amber
What up?
Rose shit tarnish him since Wiz Khalifa was his man?
I'm not even sure what you're talking about. Did he get
It-
on Amber Rose or something?
oh yeah. They was PDA and pictures all over social media, and
Ah,
it was after Wiz Khalifa's baby was walking and all that. I personally wouldn't mess with, and then they were supposed to be cool. I wouldn't do that, but things is different now.
hey
So I
man.
just wondered how it was regarded. But I guess
Hey,
motherfuckers
I'll
didn't
put it
even
like
care
this.
because you ain't know.
I'll put it like this, man. I'm from a Sicilian culture, man. Like I really paid attention to like mafia rules and stuff, and I don't know, you just don't touch another man's. I don't care if it's your ex. It's like if that's your boy like that, man. If that ain't your boy, okay, go ahead. But if that's supposed to be your boy, that's
Because
how you met her.
what if
Type.
you marry her and then you got to discipline your man's son? And it's your house, so you got to have discipline in your house, but you can't be like if it was me and you, bro, I couldn't be disciplining your kid. So like that's a no-go off the giddy up.
Yeah, man. See, yeah, that's that weird shit again, man. That's that. Could be the money, could be the fame, man. But I don't know. I couldn't do that. That's not me.
I mean, we all hypocrites, so I like attention. Look, I got a motherfucking face mask with me on it. I'll be walking outside with that shit. So I'm saying,
Man, I need a Midwest mix. I need Midwest mixtape shit like that.
you go to this junk called freeprints.com. Man, you get these bammers like $3 and they send you 105x7 pictures for free. That's the shipping cost. But they always be having shit like personalized masks, mugs, mouse pads, and it's cheap as shit. Freeprints.com. But the app is where it's at because then it accesses everything you have on your camera roll. It's easy peasy. Madden and pictures behind me is from Free Prints.
Oh, okay. Man, you just gave them a whole commercial.
Hey, I'm happy with the service. Maybe they'll hear this shit and give me a whole sponsorship one day.
Right.
But shit,
I
bro,
got
I
that.
ain't gonna lie, my motherfucking back's starting to hurt in this chair. You got anything you want to add before it's over? Because shit, we definitely gonna have you back, and we gonna have an announcement coming pretty soon.
Ah man, MidwestMixtapes.com, www.MidwestMixtapes.com.
Shit, you can never go wrong there. That's one of the few sites that puts up music because they like it, or at least champions music because they like it. I guess you can pay to get on there too. But all right, brother, you have a good night, man.
Yeah, we can talk about that later.
That's
All
what's
right,
up.